Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we re-embarking on an incredible journey to uncover a secret that our planet has been hiding for millions of years. We all learned in school that there are 7 continents. But what if I told you there's an 8th? A massive, submerged landmass hidden right beneath our feet, or rather, beneath the waves of the Pacific Ocean. This isn't science fiction. This is the story of Zealandia, the lost 8th continent. So, what exactly is Zealandia? Imagine a piece of land almost the size of Australia, about 5 million square kilometers. Now, imagine 94% of it submerged thousands of feet below the ocean's surface. The only parts you can see sticking out are the islands of New Zealand and the French overseas territory of New Caledonia. For centuries, these islands were just considered isolated landmasses. But geologists suspected something more was going on. The rocks found there weren't typical of oceanic crusts. They were continental. This was the first clue that a much larger story was waiting to be told. The idea of the name was first coined back in 1995 by geophysicist Bruce Lang. But for a long time, it was just a hypothesis. A tantalizing what if. Gathering evidence for a continent buried under the ocean is, as you can imagine, incredibly difficult and expensive. It requires extensive seafloor mapping, drilling for rock samples deep beneath the seabed, and analyzing magnetic and gravitational data. It was a puzzle of epic proportions. The breakthrough came in 2017. After decades of research, a team of geologists published a groundbreaking paper officially making the case for Zealandia as the Earth's 8th continent. They weren't just guessing. They had a checklist. For a landmass to be called a continent, it needs to meet 4 key criteria. First, it must have high elevation relative to the surrounding oceanic crust. Even though Zealandia is submerged, it is a distinct, high plateau rising from the ocean floor. Check. Second, it must have a wide range of rocks, igneous, metamorphic, and sediment. Through deep-sea drilling, scientists have recovered samples of granite and sandstone from the submerged parts of Zealandia, proving it has the complex geology of a continent, not just an oceanic island chain. So, that's another check. Third, it needs a thicker crust than the ocean floor. The Earth's oceanic crust is usually about 7 kilometers thick, while continental crust is much thicker, around 30 to 45 kilometers. Zealandia's crust, it averages about 20 kilometers thick. While thinner than other continents, it's significantly thicker than the oceanic crust around it. This was a crucial piece of evidence. Check. And finally, the 4th criterion. It must be big enough to be considered a continent and not just a microcontinent or continental fragment. With an area of nearly 5 million square kilometers, Zealandia is more than large enough. It's bigger than Greenland or the Indian subcontinent. So, with all 4 criteria met, the scientific community began to widely accept Zealandia's continental status. A hidden world was finally revealed. So how did an entire continent sink? To understand that, we need to travel back in time, way back, to about 85 million years ago. Back then, Zealandia was part of the supercontinent Gondwana, nestled right alongside Antarctica and Australia. Tectonic forces began to pull this supercontinent apart. As Zealandia rifted away, its crust was stretched and thinned, like taffy being pulled. This stretching made it less buoyant, causing it to slowly sink beneath the waves over millions of years. It wasn't a sudden, catastrophic event, like in the movies. It was a slow, geological process that ultimately hid a continent from plain sight. The story of Zealandia isn't just about geology, it's also about life. When it was above water, this landmass was home to a unique array of plants and animals, including, quite possibly, dinosaurs. Fossil evidence from New Zealand, like the remains of ancient penguins and unique types of trees, gives us a glimpse into this lost world. These organisms evolved in isolation for millions of years, leading to the incredible biodiversity we see in New Zealand today. The famous kiwi bird, the tuatara reptile, a living fossil day, are all living legacies of Zealandia's long and isolated history. Discovering Zealandia has huge implications. It reshapes our understanding of Earth's geology and how continents form and break apart. It shows us that the world map we're so familiar with is just a snapshot in time. The planet is a dynamic, ever-changing system. This discovery is also important for resources. The submerged continent could hold vast, untapped reserves of minerals and fossil fuels, which, of course, raises complex questions about conservation, ownership, and international law in these deep-sea environments. Studying Zealandia also helps us understand major global processes. By analyzing its geological history, scientists can refine models of plate tectonics and climate change. The sediments on Zealandia's submerged surface are like a history book, recording millions of years of ocean, circulation, and climate patterns. Unlocking these secrets could help us better predict our planet's future. It's a reminder that there are still so many mysteries to solve right here on Earth, deep in our oceans. The exploration is far from over. Scientists are continuing to map Zealandia in greater detail, using advanced sonar and robotic submersibles. Each expedition brings back new data, new rock samples, and new insights into the formation and history of this underwater world. It's a testament to human curiosity and our relentless drive to explore the unknown, to literally redraw the maps of our world. So, the next time you look at a globe, remember that there's more than meets the eye. Hidden beneath the blue of the Pacific lies a ghost continent, a land of ancient fossils and geological wonders, a place that challenges what we thought we knew about our own planet. The story of Zealandia is a powerful reminder that our world is full of secrets just waiting to be discovered. What do you think is the most fascinating part about this lost continent? Let me know down in the comments. I love reading your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this journey into the deep, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the amazing world of science. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.